Time to go. We just have to do one thing before we go. Let's put our Texas sticker on, and Zeke is gonna do the honors this time.
It's a lot of pressure. I think I can handle it.
First thing is you have to peel it off there.
Yes.
Get it.
Don't
rip it.
Don't rip the Alamo.
Don't rip Texas in Texas. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A little bit low. A little bit lower. A little bit. Zeke, you're out. Corinne, you're in.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Thanks for playing. I did just fine. Good job, buddy. Not quite. It's tough because it's such a big state. You know, so if you have a small... Oh, you don't have to worry about it.
No, it's good. It's good.
There's no white showing.
Dad,
No white showing.
Dad, can I be the one to do it in Washington?
Maybe. 8 hours to Mesa Verde. No problem.
We are in New Mexico! Land of enchantment.
Let's get enchanted, y'all. Let's get enchanted, y'all. That's what we thought as we crossed into the land of enchantment, which is also known as New Mexico. Corinne felt like this was a boring and uninspiring part of the journey, but for me, I really enjoyed being able to just travel behind that truck with the big X on it for such a long time.
Yeah, we kids in the back seats were, I think, watching The Hobbit for the 3rd time during the journey.
I was reading a really good book. I had to finish it.
Yeah, it was long. It took a long time. It was like 8 hours.
Yeah, and it was raining, as you can see,
Raining.
which is not my favorite. This rain was
Yeah.
a chill vibe rain. It wasn't like a punishing, cruel rain like we have driven
I didn't
through.
hear the rain through my headphones while listening to The Hobbit for the 3rd time. It's falling.
And then it stopped raining, but we were still driving, and we had been driving for, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours. But then it looked like maybe the sun was going to come out. Like we were kind of chasing the sun for a lot of the journey.
So here we are, driving down the road. We are going to Durango, Colorado, and we needed to stop there because we realized we forgot Zadie's hiking boots that fit her at home. We brought a pair that didn't fit anymore, and so we said, we got to find a place to stop along the way. So I used my Google Maps, and I found just the right spot.
Okay, we are in New Mexico.
And they're having a sale. I want to get all this gear.
We're in Albuquerque at REI. We've got Zadie these awesome Merrill hiking boots. Elizabeth likes them too, which is great because in a couple years, they'll be hers.
And then the rain changed to a different kind of rain as we headed out of Albuquerque, which is not Durango, but we are going to Durango next, as once again we find ourselves chasing the sun as we head west into the gloaming. I'm just kidding. I don't know what gloaming is, really. Those are nice clouds, though. I do remember them somewhat.
Dad, I have to agree with you there. That was definitely not Durango. That was Albuquerque, New Mexico. Whereas in Arkansas, in the South, we like to call it Albuquerque. Not.
We're heading up onto the plateau. This is one of our favorite places to visit. I don't know, the air is always super sweet. Although this year we did have some unexpected guests at our campsite. We thought it might just be our campsite, but it turned out that everyone had these critters really everywhere. We called them crinkle bugs. I'm not sure if they were cicadas or what, but this is a really intense drive. It's always pretty fun, twisty, derby, up here to what is always like extremely charming for us because it's so unrefined, I guess. And here we are at the beautiful Mesa Verde campground. Such a gorgeous spot. We love to come here. We come here. This is our 3rd time here. Maybe I'll get like a little bit of tour. We'll see what everybody's doing right now. Ezra is thinking about a shower opportunity. Corrine is cooking some dinner. Looks like it's going to be some pasta tonight. Elizabeth's doing some artwork over here. Zeke is doing some vacuuming, believe it or not, with a sweet little vacuum.
At the car.
And Zadie,
I do recommend this vacuum. It's the Shark small thing. It's great. Cool emptying mechanism. Bob.
That's great, man.
It's a great vacuum.
And then Zadie's over here reading. We haven't even put the door on our camper yet, and we're getting right to it. Of course, just like torrential rains last night. Just like insane rain. Must have rained 3 or 4 inches last night wherever we were. Palo Duro. Like it was nuts in the middle of the night. Like 2 hours of just like punishing.
If you take a look over here at dinner, you can see I've got 2 different sauces because in our family we like white sauce and red sauce. So I've got white sauce and red sauce, and the white sauce is acting as a cover for noodle 1, and noodle 2, because we're trying to be healthy, is lentil noodles. So Tom and I are having those. The kids are having rotini. We're going to be recycling the water because once you get it boiling, it's really nice. So I'm going to put the water in through my little strainer, then pour the noodle water back in there and cook ours. It's a pretty fancy setup.